Hello, I'm Chip Coleman, pastor of the Browns Chapel Baptist Church in Pacolet, South Carolina. I'm also blessed to be the pastor of Brother Jeff and Miss Teresa Thomas. Of course, Brother Jeff has the ministry. He is the Way, the Truth, and the Life Ministries. We're so thankful for the Facebook and podcast presence of this ministry. Brother Jeff asked me to speak to the Christian voice in our day. And briefly, I want to say that I do acknowledge, I see it, I understand it, that it appears that the Christian voice is being dampened or silenced. Make no mistake about it, my friend. There is a reason for that. I believe that many people have good intentions as a Christian when it comes to speaking up for the cause of Christ. However, somewhere along the way, we have lost the fact that we cannot speak up effectively for Christ, for the cause of Christ, in our own flesh. Jesus said in John chapter 15 these words, verse number 5, I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, ye can do nothing. Anytime the believer tries to operate in the energy of their own flesh, doing what they think is best or doing what they think society needs, without any thought of relying on the presence of Christ through the power of the Holy Spirit. Anytime we do that, we are doomed to fail. The reality is, in our world, it seems like the light is being dimmed and that evil is spreading. We know that in part is a factor in the end times before the Lord returns. We know that the days become evil, that people become selfish. But I want to remind you, all believers who yield to the person and presence of Christ through the power of the Holy Spirit can be an effective witness. Their voice may not appear to be heard. It may not even appear to be effective. But their voice is being used by God whenever we are yielded to the person and presence of Christ through the power of the Holy Spirit. Christian, spend time in the Word today. Spend time in prayer. And before you speak, think biblically, think scripturally, so that when you do speak, when your voice is used, may it be used for the glory of God. Don't use the devil's tactics. Don't use the world's tactics. Be biblical in how you approach what you say. You need to be heard. The voice of Christ needs to be heard through you. Spend time with God, and God will use you. May I remind you as I close today, the Christian is not losing, for we have already won because Christ has already won. We are just given the task of living in this world until the Lord calls His church out of this world. The Lord knows exactly what is going on. He is still sovereign and in control. And He has given us the blessed privilege of being salt and light right here on this earth as we yield to the person and presence of Christ through the power of the Holy Spirit. May God bless you, and thank you for faithfully listening to He is the Way, the Truth, and the Life Ministries. And we do thank God for Brother Jeff and this work. Please pray for this ministry.